Got an agreed text now.
You gave it to us on Friday. Do you have another agreed text?
Another agreed text because Martin remembered this morning we hadn't mentioned the resident representatives.
Good.
So that's it.
Can I have it?
Yep. And we're now
talk to you.
getting ready to put it in. And we've got so far UK, USA, Jamaica, and Greece. We're now going to get some Africans and some Latinos.
But I have to talk to you later.
All right.
Because I have a meeting in the morning arranged with some people.
Okay.
On this.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
All right. Well, I hope you were all right.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's just a nuisance. It's nothing serious.
Oh, well, that's good. Fine. Do you want to keep that, Dominic?
May I?
Yes,
fine.
Steve.
Thank you very
good.
much. Yes. I'll be around.
All right, good. Bye-bye. Now got UK, US, Jamaica, Greece, Indonesia, New Zealand, and we're getting more.
As co-sponsors.
As co-sponsors. Yeah.
Very, very good.
May I have a copy of this bestseller? I've given mine away last one. Is that all there is?
Yes. Yes. Have you got a real plan of action on how to live with this resolution? I ignore it.
He was also, as you know, a very important man for the world peace.
I've been asked if we would like to come to a meeting tomorrow morning in Katani's office where he's going to have the Red Cross and UNICEF. And
why should we go?
Well, UNICEF is still, I gather, complaining about it.
I don't see why governments have to defend themselves like this, do we? Is this...
No, but you might cut off some skullduggery at the crossroads. Bernie, are you going up to this meeting at 4:10?
Still puzzling about it. Whether I should or not. Sorry we're late.
Really, we just... I haven't started actually waiting for you. I mean, we're just chatting. Now on the preamble, are there any suggestions, Martin, Henrik?
One just small one, and they're recognizing further. By way of experience, if this is of any importance, very often when you have a bad situation, you don't get a request. In Nigeria, Mr. Utant sent a message to General Gowan asking if he could send a humanitarian man down. He didn't get an answer to this for some time. Meanwhile, I'd been down there. I talked to General Gowan. I said, these are the kinds of things we could do. We want to do it on both sides of the line. Is it okay? And he says, okay. Now, this was with the consent of the government, but you don't do it against the consent of the agreement of the government. But you didn't have an official request. I think there are questions of political decisions that enter into this. I think there are also questions of pride on the part of some of these governments who don't want to kind of feel that they're having to request something. So I think you could beg the issue, is all I'm trying to suggest. You don't make an issue of it.
I think that it is a point, but I don't think it precludes that kind of thing to give this kind of emphasis. It doesn't say that this is exclusive.
Is it a possibility just for an outside remark on A?
I was wondering why you and they were
It's not my business at all. There's nothing to do with Red Cross and outside organizations, but that's why I can be a bit objective about it. I'm still very doubtful of the meaning of the word direct. Isn't there a possibility in an oral presentation or anyone else to tell what is meant by it? Because that can lead to consequences of different kinds and some sort of administrative wangle and discussions, rather sterile sort of character, if you start it if it isn't absolutely clear what you mean by it.
Well, if you mean